And first, here at 6 o'clock, safety concerns linger days after a person was shot inside Castleton Square Mall.
And that includes a woman, Nicole, who was shopping with her family, including small children, when those shots, they rang out. Now at 6, she spoke exclusively to WRTV's Adam Shum, sharing how a store in that mall helped protect her and her family in the midst of chaos.
So we have
inside the Children's Museum of Indianapolis. Susan Beck and her family are just having some much-needed family time.
Take some emphasis off of our earlier part of our weekend, which was not so good.
For Susan Beck, Friday was a day that she says she'll never forget.
We all of a sudden realized there was a shooter in the mall.
Beck and her family were at Build-A-Bear inside the Castleton Square Mall, trying to create a memory for her niece and nephew.
I have a 92-year-old with me in a wheelchair, a baby in a stroller, and a 3-year-old who's really not able to understand run.
The family split up. Beck, her husband, and elderly mother sprint into the Lego store, where she says she found comfort in knowing that the employees there were calm in the moment of chaos.
If I had to be in a lockdown situation, you would never know. That's where we were.
You're still visibly shaking.
Yeah.
What's the last couple of days been?
It's been hard. The 3-year-old obviously remembers this and keeps talking about bad guys, and not something I want him to remember from this trip.
Police say an 18-year-old was arrested in the shooting. They also say he was shot. WRTV looked into IMPD records and found that officers have been called to that mall at least 300 times since the beginning of 2022. Those include shoplifting and gun-related calls.
Very scary. Makes you not want to come shopping.
For Hoosiers who are out shopping this President's Day, safety at the mall is still on the minds for some.
You want to take them and do things, get clothes for them, and let them enjoy it. But then on the other hand, you're just scared.
It shouldn't happen. It's just so sad that we have to think about that before we go to a Build-A-Bear store or anywhere with our children.
For Beck, her gratitude means so much more than words can say in a situation that is filled with so much fear.
I want those people at the Lego store to be acknowledged.
Working for you, Adam Shum's WRTV.
The real-life impact of violence in our city. The 18-year-old who was arrested in Friday's shooting has not been formally charged at this time. Let's put this all in perspective. Other shootings have happened at Castleton Square Mall on the north side of Indianapolis. On January the 3rd of this year, a 16-year-old was killed in the mall's parking lot, and another man was injured. And in July of 2021, a shooting injured one person in the south entrance of that shopping center.